Hello, uh, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone. Welcome to this week update. I hope we had a profitable week last week, and we are hoping to have another profitable one this coming week. Now, quick updates. We are starting with DXY, and the last video that I made, I talked about two alternatives, a buy or a sell. We said last week that we're going to have a buy, which is a pullback, and we've gotten that. Are we done to the upside? I don't think we are done to the upside. So we are going to look at this also in two alternatives. I said we had broken DXY with fall to the downside at this level of 107,762. We did saw price went a little further downward before we saw this pullback right here. Of course, the extension didn't get to 1618 to the downside, but one thing that we must know that in the modern day Elliott, your wave 5 or 3 may not really get to 1618, but it has to pull beyond 100. As a matter of fact, in a very corrective wave, you can see 100, 127, 138. When it becomes highly impulsive, that is when you begin to see the multiples of 1618. And usually with one, usually appears rather corrective. Now, we are going to trust this weekly price action, and we got to know where exactly things is going to get, different. And if perhaps this primary fall would hold and make this a wave 2 to the upside before we have a rapidly descending wave to the downside. But the way the price is set, it looks more likely that we are in a wave 2 to the upside and we are going to be doing a wave 3. At what point will that change for us? Now, looking at this candle, the weekly candle is going to close probably this way. It's going to close this way, most likely. And we are taught that between this area, this is where wave 1 ended. If you had to pick wave 1 and wave 2, pull back around this area. So the primary 2 is around this area. So we don't expect price to break above 109,500. If price should break that to the upside, then you should begin to consider that this that is going to the upside is going to give us the last wave 5. So we expect that price is going to react in this vicinity. Price is going to break this tail this week and come right. It can even extend to the whole of this before we begin to see a rapid decline. Now, price breaking this slightly may also work, and the price will make a U-turn thereafter. But price should not break this level where you add this candle open here on the weekly time frame at about 109,650 or 670. Price is not expected to break that. A break out of that means that this is wave 5 to the upside and it's bullish. And thereafter, price is going to be coming down. So the first scenario is probably we've seen price breaking up, but if it breaks up, it's going to be coming down. That is an unlikely scenario for now, which is about 30%. But price reacting at this level is regarded as 70% based on the fact that it broke this primary 4, the price action that we saw, and the RSI reaction crossing the price, at this level. So that is what we are looking at. So we're going to trust the price action on DXY. So going on to the daily time frame, anything for us to see? Pretty much the same. On the daily time frame, so we can see the emergence of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And here it's been corrective so far. We are seeing now price breaking this neckline here, going up. So we are also seeing an emergence of a B wave, and the C wave is going up. It must be an impulsive manner. It must go up in an impulsive manner. And the best you can expect from here, from this C wave, is probably an 100 extension to 127 extension. I don't think, if we are to decline from this level, I don't think that this is going to break 127. 1618 is going to break the all-time level where you expect reactions to are taking place. So on the 4-hour time frame, it's pretty much the same. So on the 4-hour time frame, so you can see that it's highly corrective. This is like an A wave, A, B, C wave. Of course, the C wave of the B also was what came down like a flash, which is expected. And this is where we have to pay attention to, as this one is going up, the wave 1, wave 2, and we're going to see a wave 3, and that should not break this area at this level. Like I said, 109,500 area must not be broken. So we should see a reaction in between here and here. And that is what we are seeing. So if you look at euro dollar, it's the same, it's an inverse. It's an inverse. So we can see a wave C here of the pullback. And now we are seeing the last wave. This is A, B, A, and this is C of B. The wave A, 1, 2, 3, and in wave B, A, B, C. That is what I can see. And we are seeing a rapid decline again of a 1, 2, and probably the third wave. And we should find support around this area without breaking this area. So we should not break to 1.02 350. We shouldn't break that. So we should see a reaction here. So we are going to follow. All you can do now is to make sure that you follow the count here. And so a 1 and a 2. Then the third wave probably maybe at about 1618 in this wave in itself. You can look at 1618 from here to here. No, that would not work. So this is the end of A, end of B. A 161.8 is not going to work. Probably, if you want to do that, A, B, C, probably around 100 or 127. But within this frame, I think we should expect a 1618 extension to the downside. Now, looking at Nzdusd USD, I've given an overall scenario on DXY, what to expect, so you can interpret. So it's corrective. So I see this as an A wave, and this is a B wave, an A, B, a C of a B wave went up impulsively. So, and immediately we saw a rapid decline. So this should be going down as a C wave. And we should also expect an extension of A, B, by 100 or 127, also without breaking this level of 55641. In between that, we should see reaction to the upside again. A break below here will tell you that probably this may be going down as a week 5, which is 30% for now. So those are the two scenario. On pound USD, what we are seeing is similar. The pound USD is highly more corrective, without much pullback at the moment, but I can still see that these are giving us an A and a B wave probably may have ended around this area, and this may be going down as a 1, 2, and the third wave. Probably this one may extend to 1618, unlike the other. It may extend 1618, but you have to continue to others. I think they are in the where they can do 100 extension of ABC to 127. This may actually click 1618 to the downside. Let's see where 1618 may touch here. From here to A, back to C, and B. So 1618 is around this level. It's going to fall in between the support I talked about, this support and this support. So we may see that deep 1618 to the downside. Now let's look at USD JPY. Your dollar yen, we add a sell to the downside, and we were hoping that this was going to probably give us an A wave, a B wave, and a C wave will be going to the upside. The way the price is set, well, there is a little bit of manipulation here. Eventually, we are getting this reaction. So the price is kind of favoring more of breaking down from here for now. But then don't be surprised if you see this go all the way to break the top one more. And if that happens, that will be the last time for you to get a sell set up to the downside. So we're going to rely on this. So this has extended a little above 1618 off between this as a wave 1, a wave 2, and a wave 3. It has extended slightly beyond 1618. If we get a much deeper correction, so you can launch in for around this area, if you are going to get another reactions, a deeper correction to this point, then maybe I will give those that on the up to look for sell. To look for a buy. I'm already in a buy from this level. I've been buying from this level or this level now. I've been in a buy from this level. So we'll see if we get a more decent pullback around this area for us to ride. Most likely we're going to take this top and we may break this top. If we take this top and we break this top, then you should be looking for a reaction at 618 extension of the old retracement of the old wave from the top here down here. So we're going to pay attention to whatever is happening here, because the price may just fail and begin to decline. That's what I can see. The price may fail and begin to decline without breaking the top. So on that. Because eventually it may just give us an A, B, and a C, which might just be a running flat. A running flat is not impossible here. But why I think that this may still go up to break, if this will mean something as an A wave that went up in 5 waves, but the climb here is actually, it broke 90 retracement to the downside, and that is, what makes it look funny, as this as a C wave to the upside. But we're going to follow whatever is developing here. Now, the last one is gold. What do we have on gold? Like we always say that the big boys are the one controlling the market. All we can do is to interpret the receipts and what we are saying. For now, we know with a break out of the all-time high here that this didn't give us a double correction to the downside, and it's not going to give that anymore. So it just gave us a single correction of A, B, and a C. And so with that, now we now know that we have done a wave 1 here and A, B, and a C of a wave 2 in that degree. So this is a wave 1, an A, B, C of a wave 2. So this is a wave 2 in that degree. So we don't want to see price break 2583 now. Now we are within this wave 3. Is this wave 3 completed? And that is what we are seeing. We are going to see if this wave 3 is completed or not. We were expecting, of course, we knew that this also gave us a wave 1, a degree A, B, C of a wave 2. So this is a primary 2 here for this particular wave. And now we are within a wave 3. So a wave 3-1 and wave 3-2. So what we can do, because it's only when we are done with this particular wave to the upside, when we are done with this particular wave to the upside, we can now say that wave 3 is completed. For now, this may be the last wave of wave 3 in this rise. When we are done with that, then the price should come down to take the bottom. And then we are looking, then we'll be looking at wave 4 of this degree. I mean, wave 2 here and wave 3 here, and we are going to see wave 4. But right now, that is not what I'm seeing. We may see price still take the top one more time. And if that happens, that may finish with 3. And we should be expecting a wave 4 of this degree, this being a wave 2, this being probably from here or above a wave 3, and we should now begin to see that decline. So we need to interpret. And that decline will now be when we break the trend line from here. Let me show us something so that you understand all I've been saying. This is what I've been saying. I said that A, B, C of 2 with 1 in this degree. You can see 1 and a 2. So in this 1 here, 1 and a 2, and 2 is laid in the red support here. Now, we are taught that probably from here, we're going to see a double correction for us to give us, because this one had gone beyond 1618 extension anyway of 1 and 2. It has gone beyond that, but they can give a 4th wave anytime. Now, this trend support in the yellow is what we have been tracking and saying that okay, it probably is going to break down. But price reacted right on top of it and swing to the upside. So this could have been a wave 4, but because it didn't break this trend line, that means wave 3 is still in motion. Wave 3 is still in motion. We are still to do this wave 4 somewhere around here. Now, with this correction, which is a ABC correction to the downside and price going up again, we need to see this as probably the last wave. It may just be, this is the 4th wave of wave 3, this 3 in the blue here. It may just be, this is the 4th wave of 3, and this may just be the 5th wave of 3. Now, in seeing this as a 5th wave of 3, so you have to be very careful buying these. We should be looking for reactions to sell, but looking for reaction to sell, you must understand the technique and the way we use trend line to guide. So that's what I'm explaining here to you. This trend line here between this with 2 primary and here with 2 of the 3, a break beyond here will now tell you, or a support, if you find a support here, will now tell you we are in that big 3 of this particular wave. We are yet to finish 1 and 2 and 3. 3 of this is not done yet. We need to correct 4 of this primary here before we go up. So we're still going to take this top at some point. So you must understand as we are writing the history of this particular wave in gold. So all you can do is to wait like a patient dog that will eat the fat bone. So now, how to interpret, we are seeing after this fourth wave, or the supposedly fourth wave of that 3, we are seeing an emergence of wave 1, 2, again, and this may be a 3 here of this internal wave of this particular wave 3. So I see that this particular wave 3 may have ended with a break of this trend line here. So you can see the trend line connecting this particular wave, and here it has broken it. So this particular, it's like wave 3 of this particular wave is done. Now, if it's wave 3, then we are in the wave 4 in this format. If it's wave 2, and this should be going down as a wave 4 without breaking this primary, 4 here, where you saw this fenestrated line, it shouldn't break it. So I don't want to sell this yet, except there is a price action across here. So if there's a price action across here, then it may mean that we are set to break this. So on the return, or yes, on the pullback, if it breaks here on a pullback, I will look for sell. That is how to plan our trade in the coming week. So that is what I can see. But I see that this is going to come to this react and to tell us I finished 1, 2, 3, 4 around this area. Then one more high to finish with 5. So after that, with 5, it may be truncated, or it may just go up around this area of, this particular area here. Then we may find, the resistance here to finish up this O wave. Then that will finish with 3. So any price action around this area, we may be going down to come around this area. Probably price may be testing around this area again, which is deep enough for a wave 4. Then the last wave 5 will take the top. Then we're going to have a much bigger correction to the downside. That is what I can see. For now, I don't want to do nothing. See reaction here. See if the price is going to break up one more time. And if I get a reaction above here, then I will take a sell down to this area between here and here. Take a sell. Then after that, look for a buy to push up again. That is what how I can, plan myself. Now, I want to show us something. How did I get this here? This line is here. So how did I say this is going to be like a very good resistance to push 3 to the downside? Let's see with daily time frame here. We are looking at as the extension because price hadn't gotten to this place now. But we are looking at as an extension of wave between here and here. This one has a fourth wave and a push up as 1618. So that's where we are expecting that probably 618 here will get some reaction. So this is going at, is burning off really. The resistance, the RSI is burning off. So you can see that is a sign of a divergence here. So it's a sign of a divergence here for this wave, probably 4. And this may be going us as wave 5. So we still have a little to go to the upside, really. Yeah, that's what I can see. In looking at this O wave, before we correct this A base to the downside, we still have a little to go to the upside. This is the 4th 1, 2. Probably we'll have to finish this as with 3 at some point. Like what I said on this time frame now, daily time frame 8, a small down, break the top again to finish this as a with 3, come down to finish with 4 of this degree, go up one more time to finish with 5 of that degree, and after that, we are going to have a bigger correction to the downside. That's what I can see in the moment now. So that is what how to plan in terms of recounting this to the upside. So we still have a little long way to go. This is like a 1 and a 2 here. Then, yes, we may be doing this. So then we'll look at, once we break and we're trying to decline, then we are going to look for this with 4 correction of this particular one. Here with 4 correction. We have not done that. We still have a little more leg to go to the upside. With that, I've come to the end of today's update. Bye. Do like, share, and comment if you find this video very helpful. Bye.